Welcome to Cardinal Sports as the Lawrence Cardinals take on Robbinsville Ravens in swimming, both boys and girls varsity.
Today's first event will be the girls 200 Medley Relay. Swimming for Robbinsville in lane 3, McCallis, Margada, Maddie, and Bernard. In lane 5, Kakara, Kennedy, Mark, and Roth. In lane 1, Hodgson, Kinch, Cohen, and Kelly. Swimming for Lawrence in lane 4, Krisak, Kimo, Pinocchio, and Smith. In lane 2, Simpson, Diascoli, Byrne, and Muss. In lane 6, Kozlowski, Pollock, Lilly, and Pinocchio.
And the first event of the meet is starting. There go the girls in their 200-yard medley relay. This is a relay event where you have different swimmers waiting on the blocks to jump in the pool and finish the next lap when a lap is completed. There's the first turn. Looks like pretty close competition right now, although the Robbinsville swimmer in lane 4 appears to have a slight advantage. Lawrence in lane 2 is neck and neck with it right there. Good competition right now. They're swimming faster than our cameraman can keep up at the moment. We'll hope that gets better as we go. And here come the girls from the turnaround. Looks like we got Lawrence out front now, swimming in lane 4. Lanes 2 and 3 are neck and neck. Obviously the white caps with the red Cardinals on them are Lawrence. Black being Robbinsville. There goes Lawrence in for the next leg. Lawrence is coming off a powerhouse year last year, trying to see if they can repeat the dominance that they showed in this division last year. And it looks like they're off to a good start. A little bit of competition coming up here, though, as the Robbinsville swimmer in lane 3 is gaining on the Lawrence swimmer in lane 4. I think we're witnessing a pass here. Swimmers are in the water for both teams, and now it's a sprint. Robbinsville has taken the lead in lane 3. Lawrence close behind in lane 4. After the turn, Robbinsville still leading. Lawrence giving chase, but falling behind. And there's the finish. Robbinsville with the lead, with the win, and Lawrence will claim second and third with lanes 4 and 2. Fourth will go to Robbinsville, and Lawrence will come home in 5th as well in the far lane. And finally, there comes the last swimmer from Robbinsville to round out the field.
The next event is the boys 200 medley relay. Swimming for Robbinsville in lane 5, Goldie, Crane, Rodriguez, and Canzares. In lane 3, Rule, Dawes, Panetta, and Dashi. In lane 1, Casalisa, Weiss, Harris, and Papaterapu. Swimming for Lawrence in lane 4, Jorgensen, Gutierrez, Keene, and O'Rourke. In lane 2, Sukach, Wang, Morris, and Rosenberg. In lane 6, Nav, Dower, Lozar, and Zula.
And this will be the boys' version of the same event we just witnessed from the girls, the 200-yard medley relay. Quiet in the room. And there's the buzzer to start their 200-yard medley relay. Incidentally, while both boys and girls are swimming at this event, the boys teams and the girls teams are scored separately. So in effect, we have two different competitions going on here. And early on in this competition, Lawrence setting the pace. Looks like we got Lawrence leading in lane 4, second in lane 2, and fourth in lane 6. The teams tend to put their strongest swimmers in the center lanes of the pool, lanes 3 and 4. And usually you'll see that that's who finishes out front would be the swimmers in lane 3 or 4. Every once in a while, one of the other team members in one of the lanes further out will surprise people and bring it home ahead of everyone. All swimming being a team sport, this event being even more so, as each lane is requiring 4 different swimmers for the event. Second swimmers are in the pool for Lawrence. And there's the turnaround with our leading swimmer in lane 4. Lawrence pulling out to a big lead in this event. Doubt if we'll see a pass for the lead near the end like we did in the girls' event. There's the turn for lane 4. Lane 2 still giving chase. Another of our Lawrence teams. You can see how fast our swimmer in lane 4 is going past lane 5. Lane 5 actually a lap down. And there's the win for Lawrence. Lawrence will take first and second. Still waiting for other teams to finish, as our first two are way out front. There comes the Robbinsville swimmer in lane 3. He'll take third place, and taking fourth, clear over in lane 6, is our third Lawrence team. So a good event for the Lawrence boys swimmers. There comes the 5th place swimmer for Robbinsville, lane 5.
The next event is the girls 200 free. Swimming for Robbinsville in lane 3, Joel. In lane 5, Morales. In lane 1, Raw. Swimming for Lawrence in lane 4, Ginocchio. In lane 2, Thornton. In lane 6, Lou.
This is a bit more of an individual event, folks. 200-yard freestyle. Swimmer to watch in this event should be Ava Marie Ginocchio in lane 4, swimming for Lawrence. As I said earlier, usually the stronger swimmers in the 2 center lanes. We'll see if Ava Marie has anything for the Robbinsville swimmer in lane 3. Robbinsville off to an early lead. In fact, all of the swimmers going pretty strong in this one. This is a shorter event, so it's a bit more of a sprint. Swimmers will be going a little harder. Robbinsville out ahead right now with at least first and a second. Looks like Lawrence in third and fourth at the moment. Robbinsville swimmers in lanes 3 and 5 putting on a good show. Both Ginocchio in 4 and Thornton in 2 doing their best to maintain the pace, doing quite a good job of it. There's the turn by Robbinsville. And it appears to be more of the same. Robbinsville pulling further away in lane 3. Lane 5 maintaining a gap. turn there in lane 3. The Robbinsville swimmer in lane 3 has not been able to pull away from their teammate in lane 5. They both managed to pull away from everyone else, however. And now it looks like maybe Thornton has got ahead of Ganaccio for third. They're both very close together in the pool. And there is the win for Robbinsville. First and second for Robbinsville. There we got third and fourth for Lawrence. With, looked like Thornton was in third and Ganaccio in fourth. Hopefully Lou will be coming along. There she is right now, coming into the picture in lane 6. And she'll finish ahead of the Robbinsville swimmer in lane 6.
The next event is the boys 200 free. Swimming for Robbinsville in lane 5, Margotis. In lane 3, lane 1 is open. Swimming for Lawrence in lane 4, Keene. In lane 2, Jorgensen. In lane 6, Bulgari.
Now it's the boys' turn for the 200-yard freestyle. Lead swimmer for Lawrence in lane 4 will be James Keene. And they're into the water. All three Lawrence swimmers getting a good launch right off the blocks. And it looks like Kane and Jorgensen in lane 2 are neck and neck. Kane a little quicker at the turn, though. Jorgensen staying right with him. Kane seems to gain a little bit of ground on the turns. So far, though, it's Lawrence swimming in first, second, and third. As we've got Matt O'Gary over there in lane 6. Rounding out the top 3 for Lawrence. Top 2 still swimming fairly close together there, although Kane seems to be pulling away from Jorgensen a little bit. Got about 1 length on him now. Kane seems to be making up a little bit of his ground in the turns, where his straightaway speed down the lane seems to be pretty much on the same pace as Jorgensen. He gains a little bit every turn. As far as the Robbinsville team is concerned, they're going to have to meet up with Lawrence at the finish line because they can't see them from where they are right now. And there's the win for Keene in lane 4. Second will go to Jorgensen in lane 2. And here's coming in lane 6, O'Gary. And there seems to be quite a gap between the Lawrence swimmers and the Robbinsville swimmers. Excellent event for the Lawrence boys team.
The next event is the girls 200 IM. Swimming for Robbinsville in lane 3, Manu. In lane 5, Lichtenstein. In lane 1, Mark. Swimming for Lawrence in lane 4, Simpson. In lane 2, Biasoli. In lane 6, Thornton.
Now it's the girls' turn to swim in the 200-yard IM. Once again, this will be single swimmers for each lane. Haley Simpson in lane 4 will be looking to lead the charge for Lawrence. But she's got her work cut out for her, as Robbinsville in lane 3 is already pulling up for a slight lead. Good turn there for Lawrence, but unable to close on the Robbinsville swimmer. Looks like Robbinsville is in first, Lawrence in second still. Third would be the near lane, first lane for Robbinsville. Robbinsville holding down 2 of the top 3 positions at the moment. The turn for Robbinsville. Lawrence still close behind. Good launch off the wall by Lawrence. Teams at the end cheering on the swimmers. Robbinsville swimmer in lane 3 has separated herself from the rest of the field by a fair margin. Turn. So Lawrence is still hanging on for second. Quite a gap now between first and second. Simpson really tries to match the pace of the Robbinsville leader, but unfortunately unable to do so. And there's the win for Robbinsville. Here comes Simpson in for second. Let's see who comes in third. Looks like it's going to be Robbinsville in third in lane 5. Lawrence will take fourth in lane 6. That's Kathleen Thornton. And here in lane 2, taking fifth, Bella Discoli. Rounding out the field will be the final swimmer for Robbinsville in lane 1.
The next event is the boys 200 IM. Swimming for Robbinsville in lane 5, Weiss. In lane 3, Gould. In lane 1, Foley. Swimming for Lawrence in lane 4, Zukach. In lane 2, Morris. In lane 6, Gutierrez.
Now the boys will take to the blocks for the start of their 200-yard IM. And into the water they go. Andrew Zukach, who's trying to set the pace in lane 4, but for the moment it looks like clear over in lane 6. We've got Gabe Gutierrez setting the pace. Looks like Zukach has pulled out to a slight advantage. There goes Gutierrez hard at work. And Lawrence swimmers in all 3 of the top positions, but not by a large margin. Robbinsville is maintaining the pace. Lane 2, Ryan Morris. Got out a little bit ahead for the lead at the moment. Sukash with a good turn there. Got well out ahead. Sukash with a slight advantage, but Morris is not going away. At the finish, it's Sukash, Morris, and in lane 6, Gutierrez. Lawrence claims all 3 of the top spots before swimmer lane 3 for Robbinsville brings it home in 4th.
The next event is the girls 50 free swimming for Robbinsville in lane 3, Bernard, in lane 5, Johnson, in lane 1, Kennedy. Swimming for Lawrence in lane 4, Us, in lane 2, Smith, in lane 6, Pazarza.
This is the 50-yard freestyle for the girls. We expect this event to be all out. A quick sprint for the girls, and right off the bat, we're seeing Robbinsville swimmer in lane 3 pulling out to an early lead. Robbinsville in 1st and 2nd. Now, coming on in both lanes 4 and 2. Lawrence moves up. Look at that. Close race by all the girls, but there's Robbinsville, Lawrence for the top 3.
The next event is the boys 50 free, swimming for Robbinsville in lane 5, Rodriguez, in lane 3, Dawes, in lane 1, Canizares. Swimming for Lawrence in lane 4, Weiss, in lane 2, Seaberger, in lane 6, Rosenberg.
All right, here's the 50 free for the boys. And we're expecting Anthony Weiss in lane 4 to lead the charge for Lawrence. They're in the water. And all 3 of the Lawrence swimmers get into the water quite well. Weiss with a slight advantage. Here in the near lane, we've got Seaberger, who's been matching pace pretty well. And in the far lane, it's Rosenberg. Lawrence nails down all 3 of the top spots, with the win going to Weiss. Another dominating performance by the Lawrence boys swim team. They've been on fire here tonight.
The next event is the girls 100 fly, swimming for Robbinsville in lane 3, Manu, in lane 5, Ardaga, in lane 1, Hart. Swimming for Lawrence in lane 4, Byrne, in lane 2, Pinocchio, in lane 6, Thornton.
Now the girls will go for the 100 fly. It's a very strenuous event. Emma Byrne leading the charge for Lawrence in lane 4. The Robbinsville team seems to have something going on their girls' side. Lane 3 with the lead. Both Byrne and Ganaccio for Lawrence doing their best to stay with the Robbinsville swimmer and doing a very good job of it. Holding down second and third at the moment. A little bit of pressure there for third place. But for the moment, Lawrence pulling away for two of the top three spots. Robbinsville still maintains the lead. And that lead is growing. Byrne losing touch now with Robbinsville's lead swimmer. And there's the win for Robbinsville. It'll be Byrne in for second and Ganaccio in for third. In the far lane, Kathleen Thornton will bring it home in fifth.
The next event is the boys 100 fly, swimming for Robbinsville in lane 5, Rodriguez, in lane 3, Meadow, lane 1 is open. Swimming for Lawrence, in lane 4, Keene, in lane 2, Yuckmouth, in lane 6, Catapali.
Now the boys will be doing the exact same event. Leading the charge for Lawrence will be James Keene in lane 4. Into the water they go. And sure enough, there's Keene with half a body length right off the start. Lawrence running 1, 2, and 3 at the moment. With Keene, Yuckmouth, and Tenapali rounding out the top three. Another strong performance by Lawrence here. Let's see if they can maintain that, but at the moment, it looks about like a done deal. Even Tenapali is not under pressure at the moment as he's holding down third position. Tenapali looks to have about a half a length over the nearest Robbinsville swimmer in lane 3. And there's the win. Lane 4 goes to James Keene. Second will go to Yuckmo, and third to Tenapali. Lawrence claims all three podium positions on that one. Finally, in fourth position, we got lane 3 for Robbinsville.
The next event is the girls 100 free, swimming for Robbinsville in lane 3, Bernard, in lane 5, Law, in lane 1, Brownigan. Swimming for Lawrence in lane 4, Us, in lane 2, Smith, in lane 6, Pinocchio.
Now the girls will go for the 100-yard free. Lead swimmer for Lawrence in lane 4 will be Isabella Moose. Into the water they go. And Robbinsville once again comes out hard in lane 3. Lane 2, Smith is putting up a good fight. And here comes Muss up the center. In fact, Ganaccio in lane 6 is also right there. Ganaccio under pressure right now for that fourth position. Lawrence swimming in second and third right now, as the Robbinsville swimmer in lane 3 has checked out. And there's the win for Robbinsville. They'll get that position easily. Lawrence with Muss in second, Smith in third, and it looks like Ganaccio will take fifth.
4, Jorgensen. In lane 2, Gutierrez. In lane 6, Dower.
Now the boys will take a shot at the 100-yard free. Lead swimmer for Lawrence in this event, lane 4, will be Kyle Jorgensen. Gabe Gutierrez in 2 and Ian Dower in 6. And into the water they go. And it's a pretty good start there for Lawrence right off the bat, as both Jorgensen and Gutierrez really stepping out and actually staying right there with them. We got Dower as well. Lawrence swims 1, 2, 3. Dower with a little bit of pressure from behind, but it's distant. Jorgensen maintaining a lead over Gutierrez, as the top 2 Lawrence swimmers are well out ahead of everyone else. Jorgensen managing to stretch that gap a little bit on the turn. And there's the win for Jorgensen. Gutierrez in for second. And here comes Dower in to claim third, as once again Lawrence sweeps the podium. First swimmer for Robbinsville will come in 4th in lane 5.
The next event is the girls 400 free. Swimming for Robbinsville in lane 3, Troll. In lane 5, Capalis. In lane 1, Becerra. Swimming for Lawrence in lane 4, Chrisak. In lane 2, Thornton. In lane 6, Holland.
Here's one of the more grueling events, folks. 400 yards. Still a lot longer than the last event we saw. Lead swimmer for Lawrence in lane 4 will be Kyla Krisak, and she's in the water and off to a good start. Lane 2, we've got Thornton matching pace. Over in lane 6, Pollock trying to do the same. Thornton has dropped back to 3rd now, as Robbinsville applying pressure from lane 3. Good turn by Krisak, maintains the lead. Thornton trying to hang on to 3rd still. There goes the turn for Krisak. Krisak actually extending her lead a little bit there. There's the turn. Krisak looking to put a win in the column for the Lawrence team. The Lawrence girls team hasn't been having quite the same success that the boys team has lately, so they could use this right now. Krisak showing dominance here. Robbinsville, however, has moved into 2nd and 3rd. And a turn for Krisak. And it looks like Thornton's fighting back in lane 2, trying to take that 3rd spot back. Good race for 3rd right there. These long events are very demanding on the swimmers. Krisak with another turn. By the way, in case you've noticed that the scoreboard is not being shown on our monitors right now, there are people working on that, and we should have it up and running shortly for you. Krisak still extending her lead. Robbinsville holding on to second. And if it looks like Krisak and Pollock are racing for position, Krisak is actually one lap up on Pollock right now in lane 6. There's the turn for Krisak. Still showing good form in the water. Nice look at that turn that she's making. She's doing a good job on the turns. Robbinsville still giving chase here in lane 3. And this will be the final lap, as you heard the bell in the background there. Everyone's getting anxious. Here Krisak comes into the picture. Start to see the stress on her face there, but she's still holding on to the lead. Swimmer in lane 3 giving good chase, though, and showing a lot of energy. Krisak's going to have to dig deep to keep this one. I think it's going to be too little too late for Robbinsville as Krisak nears the finish line. And there's the win by Krisak. Close behind, here comes Robbinsville for second. And Lawrence hangs on to third. Oh, I couldn't even tell who got that one. Pretty much a dead heat between Lawrence and Robbinsville for third. After such a long race, that's very impressive.
The next event is the boys 400 free, swimming for Robbinsville in lane 5, Passamassima, in lane 3, Gould. Lane 1 is open. Swimming for Lawrence in lane 4, Weiss, in lane 2, Seaberger, in lane 6, Wild.
Now it's time for the boys to show what they can do on a long race. Anthony Weiss supposed to be leading the charge here in lane 4, and into the water they go. Weiss indeed does come up first. Early in the event, fairly close swimming by most of the swimmers. In fact, on the turn, it looked like maybe Ethan Wild got out ahead for a moment. Weiss back in control of the event first. Wild in lane 6, still showing quite well down there in the far lane. And now moving into third. Here in lane 2, we've got Matt Seaberger. All three from Lawrence. Weiss and Wild doing quite well there. Seaberger right there with them. Lawrence continues to show the domination that they have all meet in the boys' side of the event. Weiss starting to pull out a little bit of an advantage on Seaberger. I'm sorry, on Wild. Seaberger staying right with Wild as the top three from Lawrence seem to be swimming pretty close together in this event. Good turn by Wild there in the far lane as he closed a little bit on Weiss momentarily. Weiss pulls it right back out again though. Nice steady pace there by Weiss. Weiss coming up to the 9th turn. Usually we don't see such good performances out of lane 6. Wild definitely putting on a good showing here today. In fact, I believe Wild may have just taken the lead. But here comes Weiss back around him. Wild seems to be getting very good turns. He definitely pulled out a lead on that one. Weiss is going to have to work to catch him this time, as Wild has pulled into a substantial lead here. Wild in lane 6, pulling away now. Looks like he found a little extra energy there. Weiss comfortably hanging on to 2nd. And there doesn't seem to be a challenge for Seeberger in lane 2 either, as Lawrence handily taking the top 3 at the moment. Coming up on our last lap, there goes Wild with the turn. Still showing good stamina as he's maintaining a fast pace where a lot of the other swimmers are slowing down. Wild with a good turn. And he'll head towards the finish line now. Lapping past another swimmer. And in for the win, it's Ethan Wild. 2nd will go to Anthony Weiss. And coming here in lane 2, Matt Seeberger will take 3rd as Lawrence boys will once again sweep an event.
The next event is the 200 free relay swimming pool Robbinsville in lane 3. Johnson, Wittgenstein, Mardaga, and Troll. In lane 5, Wallace, Samuels, Wisniewski, and Gandhi. Swimming in lane 1. Brinkova, Becker, Zarish, and Cohen. Swimming for Lawrence in lane 4, Smith, Diascoli, Thornton, and Muss. In lane 2, Pinocchio, Pollock, Thornton, and Byrne. In lane 6, Gutierrez, Blue, Lilly, and Muslusny.
And now we're ready for the girls to do the 200 free. Once again, another event that takes a lot of good teamwork by the girls. Into the water they go. You may have noticed we've got the scoreboard showing in the upper right-hand corner of the screen finally. Showing, well, a bit of a blowout by the Lawrence team as the boy Cardinals are leading 90-20 here at the Bird Bath. Lady Cardinals, on the other hand, got a little bit of work to do here as they're trailing 51-59. Still several events here to get those much-needed points, and they're quite capable of doing that. Here in this relay, Lawrence with an ever-so-slight lead over Robbinsville. Lane 4 over lane 3. That lead may be evaporating. Lawrence by a hair. Next swimmers are in the water. Lawrence leading by about half a length right now in lane 4. There's the turn. Lawrence will come out with a full length, better than a full length. Robbinsville closing, and next swimmers are in the water. Lawrence off to a good launch. Robbinsville right there. It's a very close race, folks. Good turn by Lawrence. That'll gain some ground. The turns seem to be one of the strengths of this Lawrence team. And Lawrence barely gets the win there in lane 4 over the lane 3 swimmers from Robbinsville. Here comes Lawrence in lane 2 to claim 3rd. So Lawrence with 1st and 3rd to gain some points here finally. Coming in 4th, lane 6 for Lawrence. Lawrence putting on a good showing in this event.
The next event is the boys 200 free relay. Swimming for Robbinsville in lane 5, Canzares, Berneri, Papaterku, and Weiss. In lane 3, Margotes, Crane, Beguru, and Rodriguez. Swimming for Lawrence in lane 4, Seaberger, Rosenberg, O'Rourke, and Weiss. In lane 2, Moore, Yuckbound, Keane, and Lang. In lane 6, Wiltshire, Mack, Finch, and Ferguson.
Now we're going to see the 200 free relay from the boys. Some of the same names will be in the water that we've seen in earlier events. And there they go. Looks like all 3 of the Lawrence swimmers doing quite well off the block. As lanes 4, 6, and 2 pull away. Now looks like 2 might be gaining on lane 6. Swimmers in lane 4 out to a commanding lead now. Followed in second by lane 2. And a short ways back, lane 6. Lawrence controlling all 3 of the top spots in this event. Next swimmers in the water for Lawrence, lane 4. And off to a really powerful looking swim. There's the turn. Lane 2 trying to match the pace. Handily hanging on to second. And we got another swimmer in for lane 4. No challenge for the lead. Lawrence has easily got first and second. And there's the win for Lawrence, team in lane 4. Followed closely by lane 2, also for Lawrence. Lawrence with first and second. Still waiting on the swimmers to see who can come in third. And it will be Lawrence in lane 6, rounding out all 3 spots on the podium. Lanes 3 and 5 for Robbinsville coming in here.
Lichtenstein and McCara. Swimming for Lawrence in lane 4, Kersak. In lane 2, Simpson. In lane 6, Murder.
Now it's the 100-yard backstroke. Lead swimmer for Lawrence, we expect to be number in lane 4, Kyla Krisak. Quiet in the room. And they're off. Krisak gets a nice glide under the water before surfacing. A little bit of challenge though from lane 3. In fact, lanes 2, 3, and 4 all seem about the same until the turn. Krisak with a little better turn and glide there than the other two. Lane 2, Simpson is hanging on to third and making an attempt at second. Krisak still leading. Simpson neck and neck with the Robbinsville swimmer. Now pulling out maybe a little bit of a lead. A little better turn by Robbinsville there that time. Krisak still leading. Simpson giving chase in third. And there's the finish by Krisak for the win. Simpson does hang on to second. Robbinsville will take third. And Lawrence with Emma Byrne will finish sixth.
The next event is the boys 100 backstroke swimming for Robbinsville in lane 5, Foley, in lane 3, Doshi, in lane 1, Harris. Swimming for Lawrence in lane 4, Sukash, in lane 2, Morris, in lane 6, Key.
And the boys are in the water preparing for their 100-yard backstroke. Andrew Sukash will be swimming in lane 4 to hopefully lead the charge for Lawrence. Sukash is last to submerge. We've got a challenge there from Ryan Morris in the near lane, lane 2. Liam Kane, lane 6, putting up a good showing as well as the Lawrence swimmers pulling away early on in first, second, and third. But out front, it's Sukash, followed by Morris. Very closely, in fact, Morris looking to see if perhaps he can push out to the front. They turn almost the same time. Sukash going very far under the water. Very good glide. Morris doesn't lose much ground at all, and he's right back there with him. And that brings in Sukash for the win. Morris right behind him there. And in lane 6, Liam Kane brings in third for yet another sweep of all 3 top positions by the boys Cardinal swim team. The boys are having a wonderful outing here at the Bird Bath. Here come the last of the Robbinsville swimmers.
The next event is the girls 100-meter breaststroke swimming for Robbinsville in lane 3, Kennedy, in lane 5, Mardaga, in lane 1, Finch. Swimming for Lawrence in lane 4, Kimo, in lane 2 is Goldie.
Next on the ticket, the girls will be swimming the 100-yard breaststroke. Maddie Kimo will be leading the charge for Lawrence in lane 4. And into the water they go. The girls, with their last event, have actually taken the lead here in the meet, 71-69. We'll see what happens on this. And first one to the turn was actually lane 5 for Robbinsville. Kimo in lane 4. leading. And now coming up the near side there in lane 2, Bella Discoli challenging. And Nina Pollock hanging in there tough as well. As the first 5 swimmers all seem to be swimming quite close together. Chemo is taking the lead now in lane 4. That is a slight lead. As lanes 4 and 5 come out of the water about the same time. Chemo hanging on to that slight lead. This one's going to be a close one, folks. And it's Chemo in first. Robbinsville will take second and third. Lawrence fourth and fifth. Very close race.
The next event is the boys 100 meter breaststroke. Swimming for Lawrence in lane 5, Crane. In lane 3, Dawes. In lane 1, Weiss. Swimming for Lawrence in lane 4, Wang. In lane 2, Moore. In lane 6, Kaya.
Now the boys will give it a shot with the 100-yard breaststroke. Lead swimmer for Lawrence in lane 4 will be Ian Wang. Into the water they go. And they're all very close together. But off to the early lead, it looks to be Anthony Moore here in lane 2. Wang in lane 4 is right there with him. In fact, they touched right about the same time for the turn. Wang with a better turn. He'll come out ahead. And now we've got Moore and Kaya battling for second. And Moore has second. Kaya in third. Robbinsville not too far behind in fourth. But the pace is already showing as Lawrence pulls away from Robbinsville in the top 3 spots. Wang having no problem in this one as he pulls away from everyone. And he'll take the win. Moore in for second. And Wang will hang on to third before the first swimmer from Robbinsville comes in lane 3, followed by lane 5.
Next for the ladies is the 400 free relay. Swimming for Robbinsville in lane 3, Troy, Ledoux, McCollis, and Bernard. In lane 5, Kennedy, Johnson, Roth, and Becerra. In lane 1, Andahazi, Cox, Stoltenberger, and Sasaki. Swimming for Lawrence in lane 4, Giorgio, Simpson, Thornton, and Krisak. In lane 2, Lilly, Thornton, Lou, and Kozlowski. Lane 6 is open.
Well, this is a very important event for the girls swim team as Lawrence is maintaining a very slim lead over Robbinsville. And the swimmers are into the water. Lane 4 leading off will be Eva Marie Ganaccio. And she's giving chase. Actually swimming about neck and neck with the Robbinsville lead swimmer. Robbinsville maintaining a slight lead. Robbinsville first and third as Lawrence in second and fourth. very close fourth, in fact. Fourth falling back a little bit. Lawrence still looking strong in the fourth lane there for second. This is another team event, the relay, where 4 different swimmers in the water for each lane. There's the second swimmer in the water for Robbinsville, second swimmer for Lawrence. That should be Haley Simpson now, swimming for Lawrence, trying to make up the deficit from the first leg. Not having a whole lot of luck at that, as Robbinsville is extending their lead. Every point is important here, though, as Lawrence only leads by 4 points over Robbinsville currently. Lawrence hanging on to fourth in lane 2 there. And here comes the Lawrence swimmer in lane 2. Still swimming in second, solidly in second. This is a long and grueling event. Fortunately, it's spread out among the 4 swimmers. There goes our third swimmer into the water for lane 4. That should be Sabine Thornton. Lane 2, third swimmer in the water, Stephanie Liu. Here comes Lawrence for the turn in lane 4. Swimmer for Robbinsville in lane 1, moving rather slowly. Here comes the turn for Lawrence in lane 2. Robbinsville in 3, there goes their anchor swimmer. Here comes Lawrence in 4. And anchoring for Lawrence will be Kyla Krisak. She's off to a good start there, hauling away. And in lane 3, here comes the lead swimmer for the event. Robbinsville making a turn. Robbinsville team in lane 3 is really flying tonight, folks. In lane 4, you saw Lawrence's lead swimmer still heading the other direction. Swimmer in lane 5 is actually getting ready for a turn. And there's your winner in lane 3. Robbinsville with the lead. There went Lawrence headed for the finish line is in as well. Lawrence will take second in lane 4. Time of 4 minutes and 42 seconds. Sorry, 42 seconds. And we've got Robbinsville swimmer in lane 5. I believe headed for the finish this lap. There it is. She'll claim third. So Robbinsville finishing first and third. And here comes Lawrence in lane 2 to grab fourth. Time of 5:03.
Today's final event is the boys 400 free relay. Swimming for Robbinsville in lane 5, Foley, Arnolez, Casamasa, and Guru. In lane 3, Nana, Doshi, Dawes, and Gould. Swimming for Lawrence in lane 4, Wild, Morris,
And the final event of the evening, getting ready to start, the 400-yard free relay for the boys. The boys not under anywhere near as much pressure as the girls were, as they've got a huge lead. Going into this event, they're 128-33. Mathematically impossible for Robbinsville to come even close to winning this event. And there's the buzzer. Swimmers are in the water. And right off the bat, it's the 3 Lawrence swimmers with the lead. First turn. And all 3 Lawrence swimmers extend their lead with the turn. Look like another good swim for Lawrence. Lane 6 under a little bit of pressure from the Robbinsville swimmer in lane 3. Lawrence in lanes 4 and lanes 2. Ethan Wild in lane 4. Michael O'Rourke in lane 2. Setting a blistering pace here in this event. Thomas Lilia in the 6th lane is starting to pull away as well. There go the second swimmers for lanes 4 and 6. Lane 4 would be Ryan Morris. Sorry, lane 2 is Matt Seeberger. And first turn there. Morris extending his lead a little bit. Seeberger hanging in there as well. Great turn there by Morris. Morris will head back towards the starting blocks to put the next swimmer in the water. Having extended the lead for the lane 4 Lawrence team. Next in the water will be Gabe Gutierrez for lane 4. In lane 2, Kyle Jorgensen into the water. Jorgensen putting on a great push to try and close on his teammates in lane 4. He's going to have to go a little faster, though, because they are out there. As Gutierrez goes for his second turn. Gutierrez maintaining a steady pace. Hanging on to that lead. Nice turn. And he'll surface and head back towards the starting blocks. And off to the final swimmers. There's lane 4, and into the water goes Anthony Weiss for the final leg of this event. Andrew Sukash will be giving chase in lane 2. He's still got Weiss in sight, but it's going to be a chore to catch him. Lawrence has been dominating this event. Actually dominating the whole meet on the boys' side. And a performance like this shows you why. Looks like Weiss has extended his lead over Sukash. Should be an easy victory with a lane 4 team from Lawrence. And there it is with a total time of 3 minutes 54.83 seconds. Coming in second in lane 2. Another Lawrence team with a time of 4:01.58. And it shouldn't be too much longer before we see Shadi Kayat in lane 6, coming in for a finish on lane 6. A little bit of ways to go. Here he comes now. There's the tag, and we have Lawrence 1, 2, and 3 Third place with a finishing time of 4:28.90. Well ahead of the Robbinsville team. Here comes lane 3 from Robbinsville. Time of 4:50.63. And we're still waiting. Here comes lane 5 for Robbinsville. Another turn to go. This could take a while. But the swimmers are always good sports, waiting till the very last swimmer finishes and encouraging them all the way. Robbinsville in lane 5 with the turn. Heading back for the starting blocks. And there's the 5th place finish. And that will do it for the meet here today as the Lawrence Cardinals defeat Robbinsville Ravens in both boys and girls swimming. The girls team with a score of 90-80 and the boys dominating with a score of 140-30. Thanks to my cameraman Ayush Patel for shooting this event, and we look forward to seeing you all again next time on Cardinal Sports Network.